Hey guys, Chad Lomonico, Pioneer Water Treatment. Today we're going to be going over common odors that are experienced, especially on a well water supply. The most common odor that somebody may experience is what's described as a rotten egg smell and is coming from hydrogen sulfide gas, also typically called sulfur gas. Now, one of the most important things to consider if you're experiencing a rotten egg smell is the odor coming from both the hot and the cold water. If for any reason your cold water is completely odor-free and you turn it to hot and that's the only time you get the rotten egg smell, that means that your well water does not contain the odor and it's actually building the odor when going into your hot water heater, and it simply means your anode rod needs to be replaced. Now, if the odor is on hot and cold water, it's very normal for it to smell a little worse on the hot side, simply because any odor is intensified once heated. Now, the most common solution of how to deal with these rotten egg smells is what's called an iron odor filtration system or carbon filtering. Now, a water softener will not physically remove an odor. It will remove metal from water like calcium, magnesium, and iron, but hydrogen sulfide gas is a gas and will pass directly through the system. So how it's achieved with an iron odor filtration system is these systems oxidize the water. So if you take the water and put it into a cup, you'll realize after waiting a couple seconds, the water does not have an odor anymore. That's simply because it's a gas. Once exposed to oxygen, it simply leaves the water. So once a system like this oxidizes the water, the gas is released and the water becomes odor-free. The other solution is to absorb the odor out of the water. A lot of people will start to realize that the only spot they do not smell the odor is through their small fridge filter. The fridge filters carbon. So this is a whole home carbon filter, and when it comes to carbon filtering, it's very important to realize there's multiple different types of carbon. When it comes to well water sulfur removal, I would highly suggest what's called catalytic granule activated carbon and a mixture of KDF. That carbon has 10 times the surface area of standard granule activated carbon and is going to simply allow the home to remain odor-free for a very long time. So it's just simply very important to identify what's actually causing the odor to come up with what's the best possible solution for your home. Thanks guys, Chad Lomonico, Pioneer Water Treatment.